Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today I'm going to do a pick a pile reading, okay? The choices we have are 6, the lowercase e, and the number 3. If you need more time to decide which pile resonates best with you, go ahead and pause the video. Today's question is, what does this 11/11 day mean for me? Okay, it's a very special day. It's 11/11 day, and I want to know, what does this 11/11 day mean for me? I'd like to say hello to my subscribers, and I'd also like to say welcome to any new subscribers. Thank you for being here to my channel. Yeah, with that being said, I'll go ahead and get started. Oh yeah, also at the end of the video, there is some final words I have. And if you guys can go to the timestamp, find your reading, watch it, and then you can, forward over to the end part of the video, okay? So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the number 6. The number 6. Okay, so this is for those of you who chose the number 6. What does this 11/11 day mean for me? Let's go ahead and find out. We have appreciative. Okay, so somebody needs to maybe show appreciation for all they have, your gratefulness. Perhaps you have already, but this is a good day to appreciate your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, whoever it is that you pray to or speak to or communicate with. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. First card we have out, we have the Tower, okay? We have the Tower. The next card we have out, we have the Sun. The Sun. And then finally we have the 5 of Coins. Okay. What does this 11/11 day mean for me? Well, the first card we have is the Tower. And this card represents something just crumbling down in your life, coming to an end. Okay? Next we have the Sun. And the Sun indicates, brightness, happiness, joy, okay? And then finally we have the 5 of Coins. And that indicates somebody being left out in the cold. All right? So when it comes to the Tower, something in your life has been, brought to an end because it's just not serving you. And when the Tower comes, that's when the universe, God, angels, ancestor, spirit, whoever it is that you pray to, somebody has caused that Tower to happen in your life for a reason. Okay? But even though the Tower came down, the universe, or whoever it is you pray for, once again, is going to bring illumination to your light. They're going to bring sun into your life, happiness, okay? And with this 5 of Coins here, because of what has happened, somebody's definitely going to be left out in the cold, okay? So let's go ahead and find out what exactly these cards mean in regards to what does this 11/11 day mean for me. Please clarify the Tower card. Please clarify the Tower card in regards to what does this 11/11 day mean for me. What does this 11/11 day mean for the viewer? Okay. So you may have brought something to an end, something that involved emotions, okay? Somebody in your life perhaps has come, has been, this situation has been brought to an end, okay? Because the 10 of Hearts indicates that, emotional fulfillment, okay? So in your situation, emotional fulfillment is not there because the Tower was brought down and it has come to an end. Tell me more about this Tower card and this 10 of Hearts, 10 of Cups. Tell me more. Okay, we have the Jack of Spades, or we have the Knight of Spades. And this is a knight coming in with information with some harsh and direct communication towards you. Okay? So you may have thought that, oh, I'm going to go ahead and have this emotional, wonderful, thing. But in reality, the tower was brought down, and that emotional thing or whatever it is that you wanted is not going to come to fruition because the tower came, basically. Okay? There was some harsh and direct communication that came to you, and that was it, and that was all. One more card, please, for this Jack of Swords, Jack of Spades. 10 of Spades, 10 of Swords. So with that tower coming in, you might be feeling backstabbed because of this situation, okay? Now, there's a reason why the universe has chosen you to have this tower moment, okay? And you most likely will know what that is. And what it means to you on this 11th day, what this means for you is that this tower moment came down because it was absolutely necessary to end that situation. Okay? And that situation may have definitely been a emotional fulfillment or emotional situation. Okay? So, tell me what this, okay, first we have the 8 of Swords when it comes to that Sun card, okay? So you may be feeling trapped in a situation. You may not know how to get out of it, whatever situation this is. The Sun card indicates happiness, okay? So perhaps you're trying to get to that happiness, but for some reason you're feeling stuck in a situation, okay? You're blinded by whatever it is that's holding you down. It might be your own mental thoughts, okay? And, on the normal Rider-Waite card, the lady on the card is blindfolded, and she's around these swords, right? But she's blinded and she doesn't see that there is ways to step through these swords, okay? But for some reason she's not doing it because she's blinded by something, okay? What else do you have to tell us about this Sun card in regards to what does this 11-11 day mean for me? What does this 11-11 day mean for me? Clarify this 8 of Swords, please, for the viewer. We have the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Diamonds. And the 7 of Diamonds indicates somebody waiting for something to grow in a situation. Perhaps somebody is waiting for somebody or a manifestation. You may have tried to manifest something in the past, and so you are trying to wait for these manifestations to grow, like the seed. You plant the seed, you watch it grow. So you may be in a situation where you're trying to watch something grow, but you're also feeling trapped and like you can't move from whatever situation you're involved in or that you're in. Give me one more card clarifying this 7 of Pentacles, please. Give me one more card clarifying the 7 of Pentacles, please. 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups usually indicates a celebration, but it can also indicate that there could be others involved in this situation. That's why you're probably feeling trapped in whatever situation you're in. You're trapped from seeing the light, the sunshine, the happiness in your life, okay? You're waiting for something to grow, and you want to have celebration. You want to celebrate that sun, but something is holding you back, okay? Something that you feel like you cannot get out of. But you know what? Nobody is ever trapped. If you are trapped doing something, it's because either you're in jail, you're doing mental sabotage to yourself, and you can't see a way out, okay? Those are the choices that you have. or unless somebody has locked you in a room under lock and key and you can't move. Okay, those are the three choices. All right, pick yours. Then we have this 5 of coins here. Let's find out what the 5 of coins means. Okay, the 5 of coins indicates wish fulfillment. Okay, so you or somebody may have been thrown out in the cold. Most likely we are talking about you, so you may be feeling left out in the cold. Okay, and you may be thinking that, oh, I'm not going to get my wish fulfillment because I've been thrown out in the cold. Tower moment came down. It's not going to happen for me. Okay, and that's why you may be feeling left out in the cold. What else do you have for this 9 of Cups in this situation of what does this 11-11 day mean for me? Clarify this 9 of Cups for the viewer, please. We have the Jack of Hearts, which is also the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, excuse me. And with this 9 of Cups card here, now you're looking at the past, about what has happened. And you wanted to come in with this emotional information for somebody. You wanted to talk to them perhaps about wish fulfillment, but now you're feeling left out in the cold because a tower moment has happened to you in your life. Give me one more card for this Jack of Hearts or Knight of Cups, please. Clarify this Knight of Cups for the viewer, please. 6 of Wands. Okay. So the 6 of Wands usually indicates some sort of victory over a situation. Okay. And that victory could involve, you know, being thrown out in the cold. It could involve, you know, this emotional information and this wish fulfillment. But you were definitely thrown out in the cold, but you can have victory over a situation if you can take yourself out of this mind state of feeling trapped. Okay? The Tower moment happened for a reason. You may feel backstabbed in the situation because you wanted to give somebody your emotional, you know, feelings or whatever it is, emotional stability. You saw the sun, that this person could be your sunshine, whatever, and you were waiting for your wish fulfillment to come true or to happen, but you feel trapped. You wanted to have a celebration, perhaps, over whatever, but, you know, the 3 of Cups can also indicate another person involved in the situation. And so now you're feeling left out in the cold because what you wanted was wish fulfillment. And the information that came in was not in regards to emotional fulfillment. And perhaps you did not get that victory that you wanted. Perhaps you are not appreciative over what you have. Perhaps you're not appreciative over what others are telling you. Maybe others are giving you advice or telling you things, and you're not even giving them any consideration. You're trying to, you know, you're blowing them off. You're just trying to get things the way you want to get it, which is fine. But you have to do some research at least to figure out if whatever you're thinking is correct. Okay? So you're probably not appreciating this person. You're probably not appreciating what you have. You're not appreciating people's, you're not having respect for certain people's, how they carry themselves, or, you know, how they live their lives, or what bothers them. You don't appreciate what it is they're talking to you about. And this is where this might have come in, because you might have done something wrong, and, you know, the Tower was brought down on you because you were not considering another person's feelings, perhaps. Okay? And that's where you lost this, you might have lost this sunshine, and you were thrown out in the cold. You need to show appreciation for people, and when they speak to you, you must listen to them. Okay? When they tell you how they feel about a certain situation, you have to respect what they say. And if you don't, you're not going to get your way. You're not going to get no your wish fulfillment. You're not going to get anything. If you don't respect others' boundaries, you're not going to have any, you know, wish fulfillment or whatever it is that you want in your life. It's going to be taken from you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to lowercase e. Lowercase e next, you guys. Okay, this is lowercase e for those of you who chose the pile lowercase e. And the question again is, what does this 11/11 day mean for me? Let's go ahead and find out. Problematic. Okay, problematic. So you may be having some problems in your life right now. You're trying to figure out how to solve these problems. Let's go ahead and find out what's going on here. We have the Palace of Cups. We have the Hanged Man, the Hanging Man. And then we have the Five of Cups. Okay. So there might be problems in your home life right now, your living situation. You may not feeling that emotional stability in your home that you wish you could. Okay? And what that's doing, it's leaving you in this hanged man position, not knowing what to do or how to get out of this situation. We have this Five of Cups here, which, you know, it represents crying over spilt milk, perhaps. This could be involving a Scorpio here. Okay. And, you know, with this Five of Cups here, you're not realizing that even though there is this sadness that you're feeling, there is possibility for hope for you, okay? There definitely is. Your home life's not going good, you're stagnant, you don't know what to do, but there is hope in your situation, okay? You can get out of this situation. Let's go ahead and find out and clarify these cups. See if we can get a better idea of what this problem is for you. What is this Palace of Cups card here doing here for the viewer, please? What is this Palace of Cups card here for the viewer? We have the Five of Pentacles. That's being left out in the cold, okay? So you may have had a happy and stable home life, but now you're feeling left out in the cold. So either you might have been kicked out of the house, you might have kicked someone out of the house, but this is a problem here because your home life is not as stable as you wanted it to be, and there's definitely problems. Tell me what this Five of Pentacles is here for the viewer. Five of Pentacles, please. Five of Pentacles for the viewer, please. Please clarify that card. Five of Pentacles. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles for the viewer. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So you may have been left out in the cold, but you're definitely trying to work on your craft, trying to work on yourself, trying to do things to improve your situation. Okay? One more card. Have the Ten of Wands. And you might be working hard to fix this situation, you know, but for some reason it's, you know, making you feel like it's a burden. It's a burden, and the life that you wanted, the happiness that you wanted is just not, you know, it's not fulfilling you emotionally. Okay? Let's go ahead and find out what this Hanging Man is. We have the Ace of Pentacles. You're stuck, you're stagnant, you don't know what to do because you want a new beginning somewhere in your life. You want financial stability, you want to be grounded, you want to find the right situation for you in regards to that. Clarify this Eight of Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds, and this Ace of Pentacles for the viewer. What does this Ace of Pentacles mean for the viewer? Aside from that, you're trying to have emotional fulfillment. You're thinking about how you can get that, how you can get emotional fulfillment in your situation, how you can start something new, become grounded, becoming financially stable. You're thinking about it. You're going through things in your mind to try and figure out how you can fix this. Clarify this Nine of Cups, please. Clarify this Nine of Cups, please, for the viewer. This emotional fulfillment that you want, wish fulfillment, and starting something new may involve a Queen of Diamonds, which is a Queen of Pentacles, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles is financially secure. She is a married woman, okay? She is nurturing also, okay? She's grounded. She's stable. So you could be involved with this person, okay? And you're in the Hanging Man position, and you're feeling left out in the cold because maybe this wish fulfillment that you had with this Queen of Pentacles is not all that it's cracked up to be, okay? You may have been involved with this person for the wrong reasons. This person might have been financially stable, grounded, and you thought, well, maybe if I get with this person, then that's how I'm going to be. But people are the way they are because they're the way they are. You have to work hard to get what you want. Things don't come easy. You have to work for it. Just know this, okay? Tell me about this Five of Cups here for the viewer. Clarify this Five of Cups here for the viewer. We have the Three of Cups. So you're crying over spilt milk now because perhaps the situation that you're in, that you thought you could find stability, emotional stability, a brand new start, financial stability, you know, has become a burden because you found out possibly that there's somebody else involved. There's somebody else involved in your personal situation. Clarify this Three of Hearts, please. We have the Five of Wands. So yeah, you guys could be fighting a lot, arguing, and you could be in your head now about this whole thing because you were maybe thrown out in the cold, thrown out the house. You wanted to have a good life, this, that, and the other, but somebody else was involved in your relationship, and it's pretty much brought you to the hangman position because you're like, well, shoot, you know, it's a burden now. Whatever I thought was going to happen is not happening, and I'm not happy. Clarify this Five of Wands, please. We have the Six of Cups. So now, because you're crying over spilt milk and sad about the choices that you have made, now you're thinking about, wow, you're thinking about somebody of the past. I should have been more nicer. I should have shown love. I should have done something for someone or something in the past because whatever I have now is not fulfilling me with any kind of happiness. Okay? Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, you're thinking about the past and what has happened, and you're thinking, how can I get out of this mess? How can I move forward with this person that, you know, I possibly, you know, left behind for another situation because, you know, I thought that I would do better elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? So now you're crying over spilt milk, not realizing that you do have opportunity to move forward. But for some reason, you're stuck in this hangman mode because you don't know how to do that. And this is where you may feel like it's a problem. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the next pile, which is the number 3. Number 3, you guys. See you there. Okay, so this is for those of you who chose pile number 3. What does this 11/11 day mean for me? Okay, let's go ahead and find out. First, we have artistic. Whoops. So perhaps a lot of you out there are artistic. You might have some great ideas to express your artistic talents. Okay, let's go ahead and find out what we got here. We have the Strength card, the card of Leo. We have the Justice card, the card of Libra. And then we have the Seven of Swords, the card of Aquarius. So what does this mean for you, this 11-11 day? Well, this day is involving having the strength, you know, having strength to do something. So maybe you need to have the strength to express your artistic talents, okay? Having the strength to deal with whatever situations you are dealing with. And then we have this Justice card. You wanting justice over a situation, maybe a situation that has been negative in your life. It could involve somebody who has stolen from you. It could involve an Aquarius. It could involve somebody getting away with something. Okay? Let's go ahead and find out what these cards mean to you, or mean for you. Please clarify this Strength card for the viewer in regards to what does this 11-11 day mean for me? What does this 11-11 day mean for the viewer? Please clarify. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups. Perhaps what it is you needing to have the strength to walk away from a situation. Okay? Perhaps you're hanging on too tightly to something, and you may need to just have the strength to walk away. Please clarify this Eight of Hearts, this Eight of Cups card. We have the Ace of Hearts. Perhaps you need to walk away from the idea of having a new emotional beginning with somebody or a situation. Okay? What is this Ace of Cups card here for the viewer? What is this Ace of Cups card doing here? We have the Two of Wands. And that is a card of, that is a positive card, okay? It's a positive card about looking forward, about being positive of what you see in your future, thinking about positive things in your life that you can move towards, okay? All you got to do is take the first step. And this could involve an artistic endeavor in your life, okay? Let's go ahead and find out what this Justice card is. We have the Four of Wands. So this indicates you having justice over a situation, and it could involve a marriage or a union of some sort. The Four of Wands indicates a soulmate. So you could be dealing with a soulmate here. Whoa, that came right out. And then we have the Ten of Coins. And you may be, or you could get, you know, pretty much financial stability in this situation. You could become financially stable, grounded, and it could involve marriage. Okay? What else does the viewer... Okay, two cards flew out. I'm going to take both of them, okay? Let's see what we have here. The first card that came out is this Queen of Wands. Okay? So the person you might be thinking about could be a fire sign, or they could have fire in their chart. And this is a very passionate person. And whatever this person does, could be male or female energy. It does not matter. It just depends on your situation. But this person is very passionate about what they want to do, how they want to move forward in their life. They know what they want. And they don't just, you know, kind of go about it willy-nilly. They do the best they can because they are very passionate about the things that they do. The next card we have here is the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Spades. And that indicates somebody who's willing to fight, even though they know that a fight will break out, or a fight or argument or whatever it is going to happen that's negative, they're still willing to boldly go into that and fight for what they want. Okay? They want to show possibly another person or this other person that, look, I want to fight for this. I believe in this. And I think that this is, you know, best. Okay? Let's go ahead and find out what this Seven of Swords is here. What does the Seven of Swords mean to the person who's watching the video? Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Please clarify the Seven of Swords in regards to what does this 11/11 day mean for me. Please clarify the Seven of... Okay, so I pretty much got all three cards out. Let me see what fell on the floor. Okay. So these are the cards that came out for you. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Okay? I laid them out like this so we can kind of get a good look at them so I can explain them to you. Okay? So you may have been dealing with an Aquarius. You may have had a deception against you in regards to this person. There may have been some theft or loss in your life. Somebody might have gotten away with something. Okay? This Two of Pentacles card here indicates that there was juggling in a situation. So you may have been involved with a person who was juggling a situation. Juggling you and another person, you and another situation, two situations. This is something that may have happened to you. Okay? And when we have this Five of Spades here, which is the Five of Swords, there may have been some conflict with this person, and it involved a lot of, you know, fighting, arguing, one-upping one another, trying to do things to be against the other, right? Getting them back for whatever they did. Somebody may have been juggling this relationship. And so you may have like tried to, you know, well, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it type of thing. Okay, two wrongs. Do I need to finish the sentence? I will, just in case you don't know. But two wrongs don't make a right. All right? So just because somebody else does something to you, you doing it back to them is not going to fix the situation. It's going to make it definitely worse. And it's going to bring misery to your life. The number 5 is a number of change. You need to change the way you deal with things, because whatever you're doing is not the right way. Okay? That is definitely not the right way. We have this King of Pentacles here, this King of Coins, and a King of Diamonds also. And you may be this person, and you may be grounded and stable, and you may be trying to get whoever back for juggling with you, stealing from you, deceiving you, getting away with something over you. And you might be dealing with that. But however you're dealing with it, it's not beneficial for you. Okay? It's definitely not. Just because somebody does something to you doesn't mean that you're going to turn around and do the same thing back to them and it's going to make everything better. It's not. It's going to make things worse. All right? Do you want to stick with somebody who's juggling, cheating, going out behind your back? Do you want to have that for the rest of your life? Do you want to be one-upping everybody, you know, one-upping this person all the time for the rest of your life, thinking that, oh, if they're going to do it, I'm going to do it back? That's not solving the problem. It's making the problem worse. Okay? So that was the end of the reading. I'm going to go ahead and go to the end, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, you guys made it to the end. Yeah. So I do have some cards here that I'm going to pull for advice and what you need to surrender. But before we get started, I wanted to have a little teeny tiny talk with you, okay? I feel that it's important. Today is 11/11/2019. And this is a very spiritual type of day, okay? It's all about manifestation, having things come to fruition, getting those epiphanies that, you know, bring you this idea about what's happening in your life, okay? This type of time period, I think it lasts until, I think, the end of December, beginning of January. I'm not exactly sure. But this definitely is a time of manifestation, planting seeds, speaking to your spirit guides, being clear about what you want in your life. It appears that all of these cards had some negative things involved in them. And I'd like to tell you that even though they're negative, I want to stress that they're negative for a reason. Your spirit guides are trying to tell you something, okay? They're trying to help you understand what's happening in your life is not serving you. There's negative aspects of your life that you're not seeing and you're not understanding and you're not, putting them behind you. What you need to do is get rid of what no longer serves you. Hanging on to these negative aspects in your life is not going to help you, okay? What it's going to do is you are going to keep repeating these similar or same cycles over and over again. You're going to bring devastation to your life continuously. Why? Because you're not learning your lessons. Spirit is trying to teach you something and you're not learning it, okay? Or maybe these things are happening, it's the first time it's happening to you, but it's happening for a reason. Or it can be this is similar to something that's happened in the past, more than once, even in a past life. But for some reason, you're not accepting the lesson and you're not learning from it. The only way to get through these problems is for you to realize what is the problem in your life. What's happening? Why do you keep dealing with people or situations that are devastating to you? Why are you being stuck in the same situation over and over again? Why can't you move forward? It seems like you're either staying at the same situation or you're backtracking. We all have lessons in our life, and we all have to learn them. Okay? I have led a devastating life. Okay? I have had karma from past lives. The number 13, 14, 16, and 19 are numbers of karmic debt. If you were born on those days, you are carrying debt from the past life. Okay? I realize that I had a lot of karmic debt to take care of. And I have been working for the past few years to try and figure out what that debt is, because I want to break that chain. I don't want to deal with these problems anymore, and I don't want to go through cycles over and over again. The thing is that you yourself need to realize, why are you in the situation you're in now? Why do you keep meeting the same kind of people? Most likely it's because you're meeting these people because whatever you're putting out is what you're going to bring back to yourself. You may not like these people, but you may not like yourself either. So you're dealing with them. You attract what you are. Okay? I'm not trying to be negative to you guys. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. And these are one of the truths that I've realized. Okay? I'm only here to make you think and give you ideas and to do research on your own to figure out your own problems. Because I can't tell you your problems. You have to figure them out yourself. Lessons are lessons that you have to deal with head on your own. You can't change anyone, but you can change yourself. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and see what oracles we have for you today. Okay? We're going to start with the surrender oracles. I'm going to pull 2 cards for you guys, okay? 2 cards. I'm going to shuffle it one more time because I just want you guys to see that, okay, I'm not trying to pull the wool over your guys' eyes. I want you to see that these cards are coming out on their own. What does the viewer or the viewers need to surrender in regards to what does this 11/11 day mean for me? Here's the first card. First card. Here's the second card. Okay. So the first card we have for you is surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force a river. So you may be trying to talk to people and find out what's going on, what's happening. You got to know the answer. You got to know this. You got to know that. You know you can find it. But you know what? You're not going to find the answer outside of yourself. And doing all these things is, it's keeping you uptight because you feel like maybe you can't find that answer. You don't know what to do. How come you keep going through these cycles? How come you can't have an effortless, happy life? It's because you're trying so hard to figure things out that you're forgetting your own life. You're forgetting to live. You're forgetting to live in happiness. Okay? What you need to do is, sometimes forget about all that stuff. What makes you happy? Okay? What makes you happy inside when you do it? Something you do on your own. Do you really need another person around to bring you that happiness? Okay? Is your thing like seeing other people happy or making other people happy makes me happy? Do you think like that? I used to think like that. I used to think that if I could make a whole bunch of other people happy, that they would like me better and things would work out better and then I could be happy. But no, that's not how it works. What makes me happy is doing the things that I love. Okay? Doing the things that make me feel good inside to help me move forward. So instead of trying to force myself on others like, do this and I'll do this to help you and make you happy, and then, oh, thanks for doing that for me. Then they come back the next day, they want you to make them happy again, and then it turns into a cycle. You're doing it over and over and over again, constantly making other people happy. But what about you? What about you and your happiness? Okay? And, I know you might be very intelligent and you're able to help people with your words and whatever you're doing and how you live your life and explain to them, oh, well, could be best for you. Well, you might be good at helping others. But what about yourself? What about making yourself happy? You know, you can't force anything on another person to make them happy or to try and make them happy because that brings happiness to your life. No, because another person is not the answer to a happy life for you. The answer to a happy life is to love yourself. Make yourself happy. If you're going to work, you know, hard on something because it says stop pushing so hard, the art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force a river. If you're trying to push your way into people's lives to try and say, I can make you happy, I can help you, sure, they'll take you in. But then they're going to constantly be taking you in and you're not going to have time for yourself. If you're going to push hard for yourself. Push hard for your own happiness. These people will understand if you just say, hey, look, I have something to do. If I have time, I'll get to you. But right now, I have to take care of me. I'm sure they'll understand, especially if you say it in a kind way. Of course they're going to understand, because that's what they do to themselves. They just don't tell you that. Let's go ahead and see what this next card is. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Okay? Stay away from people who love drama. People who love drama are people who are unsatisfied with their own lives, bored with their lives, and they do that because they don't have anything better to do. Their lives are so boring and so uneventful that they bring drama into other people's lives because they have nothing better to do. And they do have something better to do. They can improve their life and find happiness in their life. Instead, they bring drama to other people's lives, sadness, and failure because they want to see you fail. People want to see other people fail. Okay, if somebody's doing better than another, oh my gosh, they get a kick out of seeing you fail. They don't want you to do better than them. Everybody's in competition nowadays. It seems that some people, they just can't be happy with what they have in their own lives. And if they're not, they can do something about it, but they don't. Don't let other people bring drama into your life, because what they're low-key trying to do is bring you down and make you fail, because they can't stand to see you succeed. They can't stand it. Who needs people like that? You need to surround yourself to be around people who are like boosting you up. People who are, you know, who praise you, great job, or, you know, keep going, you know. Cheerleaders, basically. You want people who are your own personal cheerleaders. And then you can do that back to them. Spread the positivity. You know, it's so good. So yeah, hope you guys understood those two cards. Let's go ahead and move on to these next cards, and we're going to see what advice other than this the universe has for us. Okay, just do this really quick one more time. They're already pre-shuffled, but you know. All right. What advice do you have for the person who is watching the video in regards to what does this 1111 day mean for me? What does this 1111 day mean for me? What advice does this... Okay. We have got 3 cards so far came out. Let me just get one more card for the viewer on this 1111 day. What does this mean for me? What advice does the universe have for me? Okay, perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and find out what this advice is for you. We have choose your own battles. We have heal. We have observe. And we have challenging times. Okay. So, you know, this 11/11 day, what it means to most is a time of healing. It's a time of manifestation. It's a time of lessons. Right now, the time is for you to learn lessons that are being taught to you from the universe. They're trying to make it as clear as possible on what you need to do to heal yourself. You might be being sent messages. You may be having dreams that are, you know, really shocking to you, but, you know, you wake up, it was just a dream. I suggest that you put a little notepad by your bedside and a pen and try to write down as much as you can when you wake up and try and interpret that. You can go online and you can interpret your dreams, okay? You can just Google it and put in whatever words that you've written on your notepad, you know, find similar things in like a dream dictionary of some sort to help you figure out what those words mean in your life, okay? You can do that, okay? So this is a time to manifest whatever it is you want to wish for. This is a time to listen to your inner guidance. This is a time to listen or to write down your dreams. If you have epiphanies, write them down. They mean something, definitely. Okay? So we have choose your battles. So at this present time, you may be going through some difficult times. Okay? The universe is asking you to choose your battles. Don't argue with people who are, it's unnecessary for you to argue with because these people are trying to get to you. You don't need those people in your life. You don't need them to cause drama to your life. And the best thing for you to do is just to move forward in whatever it is you're doing and don't let anybody stop you or hold you back, okay? Don't let them, you know, stand in your way when you're trying to move forward because that's basically what they're going to try to do. We also have this heal card here. And what that means is that you need to heal from whatever it is you're dealing with. You're dealing with a lot of things in your life, and perhaps you're not seeing the bigger picture. You know? You're just seeing what's just right there in front of you. And, you know, these terrible things are happening, and perhaps you're not even learning from them. You're not even realizing them. Perhaps you're trying to avoid them and not deal with them. But you can heal from whatever it is that's bothering you or ailing you, because you can heal from it because you can realize what these things that are coming to you, these thoughts, these epiphanies, these dreams are coming to you, and those are hints from the universe, from your spirit guides of what you should do. And during this time, this 11/11 time, you're being thrown hints to heal yourself, okay? Then we have observe. Like I said, you need to observe what's going on around you, okay? You have to try and communicate with the universe, with your guides. Expand your mind. Accept these messages that are coming in. Observe the people around you. See how they live their lives. See if they're bringing positivity into your life, or are they bringing in negativity? Are they trying to bring you up, or are they trying to bring you down? Observe your surroundings and what is happening. Listen to your inner guidance. And then we have challenging times. And definitely this 11/11 time, what it means for you, the viewer, is this is going to be a very challenging time. This is going to be a time for you of healing and lessons. And hopefully you're learning those lessons. Because it's really hard when you realize something that's been going on and going in cycles over and over again. It's hard to change. Okay, it's real. People don't like change. But the universe is telling you that you need to. This card is a number 5 card, the number of change. It's time for you to change. Okay? You don't need to tell anybody I'm changing. You don't need to say I need to change. You need to do whatever it is you want to do yourself. You don't need anyone's approval. It shouldn't matter to you what anybody thinks about what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're thinking. It doesn't matter to anybody, because at the end of the day, all you have is you. Nobody's paying your bills. Okay? Nobody is helping you with your job. Nobody is helping you find love. Nobody is helping you move forward. The only entities or people or things or whatever that's on your team are your spirit guides. And the main person on your team is yourself. You are the coach. You are the player. Okay? You are the referee. You are the one in control of your own life. Do not let what anybody tells you affect the way you live your life. You are the one that can bring yourself happiness. You are the one that needs to love yourself. Because the only other person or thing or entity or whatever out there that loves you more than yourself is a higher source, because they love you unconditionally. They are the ones who are on your team. They are the ones that want to win the game with you. Okay? I hope you guys understood that. So that's what this 11/11 day means for you guys. It's a day of, lessons, learning your lessons and moving forward in your life, bringing happiness to your life, bringing abundance, joy, love, okay? Abundance doesn't necessarily mean money either. You can be abundant in everything else. You can be broke, but still find happiness. You can be with that special person, and you guys may be broke, but you know what? You're happy because you love each other. That's abundance right there. You can be knowledgeable about something and learn about yourself and figure out, wow, I love myself and I am perfect for me. For me. You may not be perfect to others, but you can be perfect to yourself. Okay? Because none of us is really 100% perfect. Creator is perfect. And he thinks you're perfect. He, she, or whoever it is to you guys. But they think you're perfect, and they basically want you, spirit, whoever it is you pray to, they basically want you to love yourself. Because they love you. It's like they watch you and they see you working hard to better yourself. And they love you for that. They love you unconditionally. They see you working hard at bettering your life and bettering yourself. So they do what they can to better you too. They can help you. They can't jump in and help you without your permission. So you must ask for help. But they see you struggling. They see you trying hard, and they will bring you happiness. They will do whatever they can to bring you that happiness. Okay? But you have to work at it too. Okay? So if you can, find that you love yourself It makes it so much easier for you to love life and love others and be in that state of love, you know? That's when all the bad people and negative people will just start to kind of fade away. And then people who are on the same wavelength, the same energy as you will start to approach you because they will see your light. And then you guys can shine your light together in a positive aspect. Wow, another hour-long video, you know, or actually, yeah, an hour-long video. Jeez, you guys. Okay, I'm going to let you go for now. Right now, it's 10:22 p.m., so it's this 11:11 day is coming to an end, and hopefully I can get this downloaded before midnight. But if not, this is a timeless video, okay? So whenever you watch it is when it's meant for you. Just because the day has passed, this kind of time period is going on for the remainder of the month and into the next month, okay? I'm not exactly sure when it ends. I'm not very good at the astrology. I know a few, things here and there, but I'm learning. I'm trying to study up on different things to increase my knowledge of things. So when I speak to you, I can just tell you what I know. It doesn't mean that I am right. It just means it's stuff that I found out and that you should probably research things yourself. It's better to see the proof for yourself or come up with your own conclusion, right? So I'm going to let you guys go for now, and I hope this has helped somebody out there. There's a lot of lessons to be learned in life, and we're going to be going through this for the rest of our lives. But for right now, this is something that's going on, and hopefully that you can come to your own conclusion on what you need to do to enhance your life and bring you into a more positive state, because that in turn will raise the vibration of the earth, which will raise the vibration of others and make the world a better place. Okay, so I'm sending out love, joy, happiness to all of you guys that might need it. Don't worry, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. It always is. Nothing's ever easy, but we'll make it through. We will definitely make it through, and we will find happiness and joy within ourselves, and that will bring joy to others. Okay, thank you for coming today. My name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Goodbye.